Sean, you've been to this area, this part of the world so many times before, perhaps not seen this view, but what are your thoughts about this part of the world here in Trentino?
It's lovely, it's a beautiful part of the world. It's such a great backdrop for the MXGP event here and a track that I've been to a few times, so it's nice to have such a nice backdrop and somewhere where you can come and people are actually wowed by. Everyone I've spoken to, anyone says like what an amazing place to go to, so definitely special.
Well, it's your second year running your own team. How's it been this year? Any easier from perhaps an organisational point of view?
I would say having run my team last year, rolling into this year was obviously a lot easier because we were more or less set up. Definitely with the bikes and material partners that's on board with the team, but it's definitely been harder budget-wise just to try and get people on board through the times that we're in with COVID. It's been easier in one sense and more difficult in the other.
Have you learned anything new about yourself this year?
Probably just there's not enough hours in the day, sort of burning the candle at both ends, trying to be a rider, team manager, dad, husband. I've got a lot on my plate, which is tricky, but it's something that motivates me to get out of bed in the morning, and there's a lot of cool things happening, a lot of different things going on in my life. The ultimate goal was to get good results on track, which is obviously easier said than done, but we're still motivated to do a good job and try and get out there and mix it with the factory teams.
We have to talk about the Nations. Perhaps quite a difficult Saturday for you with the thumb injury, but Conrad and Ben, they certainly did you proud.
It was really awesome, the Nations. I did feel an element of I had to perform because they'd done well as well. And when I crashed and hurt my thumb, it really did put a dampener on my day. And I obviously didn't know how the Sunday was going to go. Those guys rode awesome, and they were a pleasure to be on the team with. Coming into the weekend, we really felt like we were in with a good shout. After the thumb injury on the Saturday, the mud definitely played into my favour, slowed everything down a little bit. We were really close to the win, which is frustrating, but I think after all what went on Saturday, if you'd said we were going to be standing on the podium on Sunday evening, then we would have definitely taken that result. And third at the biggest motocross race of the year is no mean feat, so we were more than happy with the result.
How do you think your season's been this year?
The season's definitely been tricky. MXGP is so tough and starts are so important, and now with timed qualification rather than a race makes qualification so much more intense. Around 20th's where I've been in qualifying, which always gives me a bit of a bad gate pick, which kind of then leads into the starts of the race. So it's kind of like a knock-on effect of, you need to be right up there from the get-go. So that's my goal for the next few, is to try and improve, get better starts, and then if you get a good start, you can kind of get, towed along with the guys in front and, hopefully some better results.